everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nidhi and you're watching my series on how to become a cabin crew. So this has been going on for a very long time and a lot of you have been asking me this question, so I thought I'm going to address the elephant in the room today. English. Now, I know a lot of you have told me a couple of times to speak in Hindi, and just to let you know that I do know how to speak in my mother tongue, which is my native language, which is Hindi. Just to give you a little bit of preview. मुझे पता है हिंदी में कैसे बात करते हैं और मैं बहुत अच्छी हिंदी बोल सकती हूँ और किसी एक्सेंट के बगैर भी मैं बहुत अच्छी हिंदी बोल सकती हूँ. तो मुझे हिंदी में बात करना आता है, सब लोगों से बात करना आता है और ये मेरी भाषा है, which I'm really proud of. I'm actually proud of my language. The reason why I do not use Hindi or my local language when I make these videos is not because I do not want to talk in Hindi, but I want to be able to reach out to people at large, and you all know that I have followers who are from different parts of the world, and of course if I talk in Hindi they wouldn't be able to understand, so that is why I use English as a medium of communication. And that is one of the reasons as to why most international airlines that you actually apply for, they want to know if you can speak or rather communicate in English. Now, do I have to have Queen's English, or do I have to have the most fluent English, or do I have to comprehend great sentences? Do I have to come up with great speeches? Do I have to have a great vocabulary? Not really. You just need to be able to communicate with people from different parts of the world, and that is the reason as to why they want you to know English as one of the basic languages. However, if you have noticed, when you fill your forms for any cabin crew application, they just don't ask you, do you know English? That is never the question. The question is, what languages can you speak? And please tell us how fluent you are in those particular languages. And they want to know your fluency in terms of written, in terms of verbal, and in terms of fluency, in terms of how fluent you are with the language itself. Now, the reason why they basically ask you that is because they want you to also know your native language. Now, the reason why Singapore Airlines goes ahead and hires crew from India, why don't they just hire crew only from Singapore? Because every Singaporean, I believe, can speak English, and they should be able to handle the crowd from international, from worldwide. The reason why they do that is because they want to be able to have the local people interact with the local passengers, which means that if we have passengers from India, especially elderly passengers or passengers who are not able to communicate in English, then that is the time when they would need the Indian-speaking crew to be able to speak in Hindi or their native language, to be able to talk to the passengers, and they just make them feel comfortable. Similarly, why would they go ahead and pick up crew from Japan or Indonesia or Thailand? Because they want you to be able to handle the passengers from a local perspective, and from that very reason you also need to basically know your local languages. That's also very important. That plays a part. So what I really want to tell you guys here is that do not worry if you don't have the most amazing English, if you're not able to form the most amazing sentences. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you should be able to socially engage with your customers. You should be able to establish some sort of communication. If someone asks you a question, you should be able to at least answer the question or make an effort to answer the question. It doesn't matter if you're not able to make a great sentence with the most perfect grammar. Trust me, it doesn't matter. However, should you work on improving your English? Yes. This is something that I tell people all the time, because when you grow international, when you talk to people from different parts of the world, English is one of the most basic languages that people do understand and comprehend. So it's a great idea to always make an effort to learn a language. There is no harm. Read newspapers. Watch news, watch TV shows, watch increase your vocabulary by reading books. And you could do that with any language. It doesn't matter if it is to do with English. If you want to learn a new language, just go ahead and join a course, or just go ahead and watch the dramas. I came across someone who watches a lot of Hong Kong drama, because that is something that she loves doing. And she no it's a Korean drama, sorry, she watches a lot of Korean drama, and she can actually speak more Korean than she could speak Hindi at this point in time. And she is one of my really dear student, and yeah, she shared that information with me. So yes, go ahead and learn the language. That would help you a lot along the way. But do you need to have the most fluent English? No, not really. So go ahead and go for the interview. For a lot of you have been asking me this question. Go for the interview, just perform well, do to the best of your ability and knowledge. And then of course the airline will train you along the way on your communication skills, on your soft skills, on your passenger handling skills, so you become a better person. But at the same time, if you feel this is something that is lacking and that will help you, go ahead and take up the course. No, there is no harm in doing that. So I hope this information is valuable for all of you, and if it is, do remember to share it with your friends. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course press the notification bell for more video updates. And in the meantime, all of you out there, stay pretty, stay handsome, and I love you guys.